I have to restart the whole thing. Oh. Sorry about that. I couldn't help it. Some error happened and I have to restart the whole thing. Hopefully not. Does that mean I did a lot of challenges to acquire it now? I don't know. Okay, I can't do those yet.
Kang's days are numbered. I can feel it in the air. Also, that giant sword ship falling out of the sky probably...
So you are Wakanda's hero of the hour? Your meddling ends here. You are not welcome here, warrior. Leave this place. Loyal allies, rally to me. Beating you will be all too easy. This won't be pretty. Sure you wouldn't rather run?
Nothing can keep me down for long.
They threaten your leader! Attack! Attack! You think my name is for nothing? Eric means ruler, and I will rule this place! think you can defeat me? Pathetic.
Can someone not put a stop to them already? Life is difficult.
Loyal allies, rally to me. Once I get rid of you, Wakanda will belong to me!
But I got totally distracted.
I wish I had a fair maiden willing to rescue me from a locked tower. My wife won't even rescue me from a boy.
My training never prepared me for this. Probably because it...
They threaten your leader! Attack! Attack!
The Statue of Liberty look a little off to anybody else? No?
Beating you will be all too easy. Should have brought more cats.
Did have an actual dragon inside. Somebody else.
3 out of 11. That's not bad.
Gang's days are numbered. I can feel it in the air. Also, that giant sword ship falling out of the sky probably doesn't bode well for him.
Yeah, did those. Those still haven't become unlocked yet.
I've picked up a crime taking place near your location. Can you go take a look?
This is my castle now. A place where I can tinker in peace. These sentries are fascinating creations. With only a few more modifications, it will become the ultimate instrument of chaos. Keep these peons busy while I work on my enhancements. How dare you damage my toy?
Anybody a profitable witch hunt? Purple, witch hunt. Gone, witch hunt.
You think that will stop me? No, you ruined it! Maximus is never going to give me another... Ah!
Time to use crystal.
You wouldn't hit an evil old man, would you?
Yes.
Going down.
What is the origin of this? It's so beautiful.
Okay, nothing there.
A quick message to all you expectant mothers, fathers, and/or others. Have you considered naming your child?
Take down the crime that's happening right now, and you could win a fabulous prize. The prize is satisfaction at a job well done. Same as all the others. Sorry.
My livelihood!
I know there's someone else that needs helping. At least I think I do.
Say,
Sup? Where can I find the simple life, man?
help!
You can do it, Avengers. I believe in you. Even if your actions aren't technically authorized by Alchemax.
Stark Fujikawa isn't that unethical in its business practices. The employees get 2 coffee breaks a day and paid.
I've noticed no one has thought to write a national anthem for our great nation of Chronopolis. So here's something to start you off.
Where can I find the simple life, man? All this modern tech is making us lazy, man. I want to pack my bags and go live somewhere things are all retro and simple. Oh, but also dry. I can't stand the rain, man.
Looks like the cybernet is playing up again.
Maybe if I had the old power, the guys at the office would respect me more.
Where can I find the simple life, man? All this modern tech. Any thoughts on where I should go?
Where's my personal holographic assistant when I need him?
Oh, yeah! I never even thought about the Old West. But that place has nothing. No TV, no phones, no holograms, and no rain. Thanks, man. I'm heading there right now.
Should contact their nearest counselor.
Okay. The drone's flying in Manhattan.
Kang spies with his digital eye something beginning with C. It's Chronopolis.
And it's
Tell my mom I love her.
Tampering with a Kang server. Do you hate safety?
Okay, that's one down. Yeah, there is one right there.
Asgard shall not yield.
I remember I found him flying over there.
Citizens are reminded that every waking moment of their lives is being recorded for quality and training purposes. Oops. Something went wrong.
And that's why I love Crystal.
Kang surveillance drone now approaching. Please move aside. Critical error. Please log.
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good. Considering.
Kang is watching you. Always watching.
Everything in this town is either destroyed or just straight up doesn't exist anymore. Thanks a lot, Kang.
Kang surveillance drones operate in this area to ensure all citizens are living up to the expectations of our glorious leader, Kang.
Not sure who's behind it this time, but there's more trouble on your doorstep. Go get him.
Kang surveillance drones operate in this area to ensure all citizens are living up to the expectations of our glorious leader, Kang. Ow! Why did they program me to feel...
I love this.
That crazy fashion designer was ranting about something.
flying surveillance drone is a punishable offense.
Okay, that takes care of that one.
Kang is watching you. Always watching.
Ah, there you are.
Warning. A fatal error has occurred.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't feel bad about turning in my own brother. He jaywalked. Can you think of anything more insulting to the supremacy of the Empire?
That guy driving the Sphinx through town, that was definitely an infraction, right?
Hey there!
Are you sure you're...
Ah, there you are.
Not sure who's behind it this time, but there's more trouble on your doorstep. Go get him.
Ah, there you are.
Citizens are reminded that every waking going down. Tell Mr. Toaster I love him.
What is the origin of this? It's so beautiful.
Oh, I love this vehicle. It's a land and flying vehicle. I don't think thing has changed from that. Okay, I have to look at it. Including the way it lands. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back.
Not sure who's behind it this time, but there's more trouble on your doorstep. Go get him.
Apparently, there's some shady kidnapping rackets going on down in the neighborhood.
My particular set of inhuman powers should help here.
Someone else deal with this. I'm busy thinking about new inventions.
Maybe I should take a vacation.
Tell me that big shield disappearing from this whole thing is nearly over.
What would Nueva York do without Outcast? Probably rely on some inferior brand like Stark Fujikawa.
Apparently, there's some shady kidnapping rackets going on down in the neighborhood's tunnels.
Maybe I should take a vacation.
Okay, you're not the person I'm looking for.
You think the public eye were conspiring to make some sort of profit from people parking?
This part of Nueva York was just lifted straight out to be part of Chronopolis. Does that mean there's just a big hole where it used to be?
I don't
I don't
see
mean to
her.
brag or anything, but Mr. Stone said hello to me that time when I passed him on the street. Or at least I think it was Mr. Stone. It was a really busy street.
I must be prepared for the sake of every Avalonian.
Ignorance is strength.
Do you ever get nervous
Come on.
when you walk on those transparent sidewalks?
What?
No. Me neither.
You can do it, Avengers. I believe in you. Even if your actions aren't technically authorized by Alchemax.
Anyone who says Hydra Empire isn't an inclusive place is a bare-faced liar. I have friends from both the east side and the west side of the city.
I claim this in the name of Avalon. Whatever it may be.
If your home was lost or sliced in half during the formation of my glorious world, then why not consider signing up to Kang's army, where every recruit gets a bed in our comfy barracks. Bring your own towel.
What would New York do without Outcasts? Probably find an inferior brand.
Nothing there.
Maybe you've already seen it, but some trouble is going down near where you are.
Quite the show at the Colosseum earlier, wouldn't you say?
I don't mean to brag or anything, but Mr. Stone's
Something I believe I have seen in my travels before.
Oh, there you are.
trouble is going down near where you are.
We are no monsters.
Bubble and squeak. No, haggis. Maybe. Coconut cream pie. No. Business is booming for Fing Fang Foom's fantastically fresh and filling, fat-free Froget factory. So much so that I've been able to form a new corporation with the profits. The FFFFFFFFF Foundation. Or FFFFFFFF for short. But the culinarian inside of me is dissatisfied making only fat-free Frogets every Friday without fail. I need to expand my repertoire, and to do that, I need a crack team of market researchers to find out what the people of Chronopolis are willing to pay money to eat. Fantastic! I have identified a diverse range of individuals on which to conduct your market research. Hear them, and report any fascinating new food trends to me. 3 should suffice. What's the delay? I thought outsourcing market research was supposed to save me time, so that I would have more time to worry about the big things, like family. That is what that commercial led me to believe.
That's cool.
Odin will be most displeased. I did not foresee this.
Pardon my bold statement, but thy cooking cannot compare to an Asgardian fillet steak. The gods themselves weep joyfully in its presence. As an Asgardian, I should know.
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it? Go teach those guys a lesson.
That Hydra-brew sushi is all the rage lately. Who'd have thought raw fish would be so good? It's just a shame the sushi place owner is a total snobs.
Hey there!
Oh man, I'm going down!
I need a change of scenery.
Who watches us with those drones? It's so creepy.
If you have your camera with you, dear, I have another idea for a picture.
That cool lock Dr. Strange has on his sanctum, where can I get one of those?
Time to get to training.
I wish that giant fireball on the Kronos building was a real giant fireball, so it'd melt all this snow. Oh, I tell ya, nothing beats a pizza. Place around the corner does a Fiorentina, which is just, oh my gosh! If you showed me one of those Fiorentinas right now, I would just flip out.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building. Man, I do not get that fancy art stuff.
Chilly up here, huh? Like, more chilly.
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it? Go teach those guys a lesson.
Say, if you're not too busy, I had another job for you.
I say, verily hast thy bucket bean tea fridge aubergine?
I'm not saying I could win a tournament or anything,
Fake news reports are being circulated saying people don't like being part of Chronopolis. Citizens are reminded that watching or listening to any news other than official Kang...
The best meal I ever had was actually a wizard's potion. Delicious it was. Not sure I could recommend it though, on account of it turning me into a millipede for a few days. Hello!
anybody up for a good old witch hunt?
But I never got to finish that big report at work. I hear that Demonics is hiring. Too bad it's such a bad reputation.
Oh! Is that what the future holds for Hydra? Marvelous.
Looks like the Cybernet is... Every year I keep hoping someone will invent meals you can just download. And every year I'm still stuffing food in my mouth like some sort of Neanderthal. What's the deal, scientists?
This is your glorious leader, Kang the Conqueror, reminding all citizens that Friday is Kang Day. Happy Kang Day, everyone.
You work your whole life to buy a house as far away from the lava rivers.
What's the delay? I thought outsourcing market research was supposed to save me time, so that I would have more time to worry about the big things, like family. That is what that commercial led me to believe. Have you learned what fuels the people of Chronopolis? Sushi. That may work well. I'm big in Japan, after all. And I've always been a fan of fish.
We are no monster.
Fiorentina pizza. Sounds fascinating. Such a clinical attitude to food is no help to a pioneer of flavor. A fillet steak, you say? A most favorable suggestion. Sushi, steak, and pizza, you say? When you put it that way, I'm not so sure. But fish, fillet, and Fiorentina? That's a recipe for success. I, the great Fing Fang Foom, shall combine these wonders to produce the greatest culinary aperitif known to the Omniverse. Featuring at a franchise near you, Fin Fang Foom's fundamentally fun and ferociously fiery filet de Fiorentina and fish, flambéed for funkily flavorful fiesta-friendly finger foods, and chips. Or, if you prefer, FFFF, FFF, FFF, FFFFF, FFF, and C. A product of the FFF. Ugh, you know the company name already. Just take your reward and go, before I add you as a secret ingredient.
I'm just surprised that shuttle made it through the portal unscathed. Not a lot of things do. You work your whole life to buy a house as far away from the lava rivers.
Any citizens having trouble dealing with their recent time displacement should contact their nearest Kang counselor or Kangzilla. He may be only a cardboard cutout, but I assure you he is a great listener.
Perhaps I've been a little overeager this time.
Quite the show at the Colosseum earlier.
The formation of Chronopolis has given me the rare opportunity to expand my collection beyond that of my universe of residence. Obviously, I was thrilled about this, but in my frenzy to add new specimens to my collection, I may have... No, my assistant may have left open some of the containment chambers used to keep them safe and secure, and unable to escape. There would be a handsome reward in it for you, should you agree to return what is, by all accounts, rightfully mine. If I were you, I wouldn't contemplate the alternative.
Okay.
The bad guys sure are keeping us busy. Can you take care of the incident near you?
Ah, that's better.
I shall be writing a stern letter to his manager.
I've noticed no one has thought to write a national anthem for our great nation of...
Where? Hey! It ain't much better out here after all. You came looking for me? Aw, Tanalier really does care.
Why is it always me?
Person doesn't seem to have made it into practice.
You got the wrong guy, see? It's all a setup, see? I hope there's at least something good for dinner tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the dogfight earlier? It was all...
What are you doing here? I'm not the guy who escaped from Tiven. Are you implying that we all look the same or something? Okay, fine, it's me. I escaped. I'd put up more of a fight, but the rent in Chronopolis is eye-wateringly pricey. At least we can Tiven get free room and board.
And now to take an inventory.
Kang's reign is at an end. The Sakarsan will save us all.
I've noticed a number of people complaining that the roads in Chronopolis are a bit of a mess. Yet, no one seems to mention
Item 4123 3DA Series 71 seems to be a little bit scuffed. But I suppose expecting him to remain in mint condition after running off like that was a little optimistic. And, President Bear voted the best United States president of the 20th century in his home realm, which I believe was the confused memory of one Sergeant James Barnes. A fine acquisition, if I do say so myself. Yes, it all seems to be in order. You can leave now. Though I suppose you'll be wanting a reward of some sort first. Very well. I consider this to be one of my greatest treasures. Or rather, a dupe of one.
The barrier surrounding Kang's citadel appears to have... Could someone truly mean to overthrow him?
Strange floating spies. Kang keeps a close eye over all.
Maybe if I had the old power, the guys at the office would respect me more.
A quick message to all you expectant mothers, fathers, and or others. Have you considered naming your...
We have fun. Play hide and seek with kids. Mean kids trapped us. Set the locks. Impossible to open. Climb the building. Head up. More poles. Hulk and Avengers toppled the...
Special timer. Got to be fast, like King Mayak.
Lots more two hands around than normal.
Yeah, I messed up.
We shouldn't have asked them. They not smart like Mayak.
With constant Kree invasions?
Oh, come on.
Then why not sign up for a crash course in the ancient martial art of Kang Fu? Held?
Not 5, not 3. More switches you need. High things. Always playing where high things should be keeping out of. My generation is not so stupid.
watching you. You might just be the Sicarson.
A green shirt. Make sure you get me a green one. Oh, you'll know. The Kemi.
Did those.
I assure you, officer, this is just a humble sightseeing business. The suggestion that we're smuggling gold bricks is completely unfounded.
And to your left, you can see the Colosseum, built by our hero protector, the late and great Red King. In that, with his own sweat and bricks, he built this magnificent bastion of hope. This was his gift to the lowly peasants of Sakaar. And if you look above your heads, you will see what is clearly an accident waiting to happen. Oh, please remember that Sakaar Shady Sightseeing Tours takes no responsibility for injuries sustained during the tour.
Hey, careful!
What are you doing? Stop that!
The future is depending on me.
Well, well, well. Is that a well? Have you got papers for all of this?
I don't know how that well got in there. But you have my word, there's nothing under that suspicious pile of boxes.
Better be careful.
Please step out of the tram, citizen. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I don't want to arrest you as an accomplice.
Not just an everyday Egyptian sarcophagus. A present from my mommy. It's completely empty.
Yeah, I don't believe you. One bit.
Anyone else feel like making a difference? Ooh, this looks like my specialty.
If your home was lost or sliced in...
King Arthur Pendragon himself gifted me that chest. I swore on it. I would not open it under any circumstances, even if someone really, really wanted me to for legal reasons. That isn't what you think it is. It's an optical illusion. In a dream. Your dream. You aren't wearing any pants.
Huh?
Yoink!
Hey! Get back here!
Okay, that's funny.
Could someone truly mean to overthrow him?
Ah, there he is.
That's beyond my remit.
What are these sandwiches? Many delicious murmurs through Kemming, but nobody seems to know what they are.
I'm just surprised that shuttle made it through the portal unscathed. Not a lot of things do.
Yeah, you say it's right there. Oh, I see.
How are we supposed to tong without a third drummer?
You should have thought about that before you kicked him off this thing.
But he was rushing. Or maybe he was dragging. Who even remembers?
Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, at your service.
Yes, the sand in Egypt is being used as a tourist trap. I never thought I'd see the day. But he was rushing. Or maybe he was dragging. Who even remembers?
Do you know how to drum?
Strange floating skies. Can keep a close eye over all.
Wow, you can drum and then some.
Come drum with us again sometime.
Okay, did those.
Citizens with suggestions on how to improve Chronopolis can submit them to the big chasm surrounding my citadel. While it may no
Started digging around after Red King cleared out. Found ourselves a new pit. Shame we can't open it, though. Looks like there's some mighty fine treasure inside.
tourist trap. I never thought I'd see the day.
Okay, there's stairs up there.
Is that some kind of old-fashioned t-shirt cannon? That Red King was a weird guy. Unless there's more to it than that. There it is. Red King's obedient staff. It's finally mine! Oh, cool! There's something written on the side of it. Clearance sale 90% off. Oh. Well, so much for that. Thanks anyway. You're welcome to keep any of that trash as a reward.
Ouch. Talk about harsh.
If I were the coolest version of my dad, where would I be hiding?
How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
Okay, I need to get over there. Need someone who... What? Yeah, like you. Okay, now I need Star-Lord.
What am I in for today?
I'm all over this game. At what point do I stop being a cameo and start being a star? Excelsior!
In my book, Stan, you're already a star. How many cameos you give Marvel?
You ever hear about that old Hulk selfie craze? My dad went to loads of places taking selfies with other superheroes, but you know who he didn't take one with? Me! You know, most dads don't need to be reminded that they have a son. Well, if he doesn't need me, I don't need him. When I take my own awesome scar selfie, I'm gonna take it with the older, cooler version of my dad I saw earlier. That'll teach regular dad a lesson. I just need a little help tracking that old geezer down. Great! Apparently, people have seen older, cooler dad somewhere in this version of Sakaar. It's not my Sakaar, obviously, or else I wouldn't be here. Chronopolis is weird like that. I guess this won't technically be a selfie, since I was gonna ask you to take the picture. I mean, come on. Selfies? What is this? 2006? Out of the way! I'm trying to take a heartwarming family picture! Score smash! Ah! Don't make me angrier! You'll dislike me when I'm angrier! Dad? Wow, you really do look older. I like it. It's, you know, dignified or whatever.
You don't look like any son of mine. Begone. I have an empire to rebuild.
Yep, that's definitely Dad. Where'd he go? Come on, we gotta catch up to him. Are they working for him? Never mind, it doesn't matter. We'll take care of them either way. I think he went this way. I will get that photo!
Bad stuff happening. Dead ahead. Is it Kang? Whoever it is, we can't let them get away with it.
What? You guys don't have anything better to do? My dad better not get away because of you. Oh, I don't have time for this. I've got a selfie to take. Want to take a picture, Dad?
Stop following me.
Did you know Alchemac?
Dad? Dad! Dad! Where are you going? Man, he must really hate having his picture taken. That's so cool. Seriously? It's like they're holding me up on purpose. This time, Dad'll wait for sure.
Doubtful. So basically, this version of Hulk is basically Batman who didn't know about Damien, I'm guessing. I don't know.
It's days like this that make me question being a warrior. Don't make me bust
I hate those guys. Those guys are annoying. Thanks, Steven Bella. I don't know.
There's Dad! Hey, Dad! Dad! Come on, Dad! Just one picture! I can do this all day, you know.
You aren't going to leave me alone, are you?
Nope.
Fine. I'll pose for your picture, but I won't smile. I only smile when crushing my enemies, and my most loyal advisors, and that parking attendant.
Thanks, Dad! You're the best.
Yeah, I know.
Say, the dystopian empire shall rise again within Chronopolis.
I'm just gonna stick with cheese, if it's all the same.
Okay.
So, Dad, you wanna play some catch? Teach me how to talk to girls, or, Oh, he's already leaving. That's cool. Well, I guess I got what I wanted. I'm not sure how cool that version of my dad is after all. Somehow he seemed more angry. And was it just me, or was he giving off a bit of an, evil vibe? It's probably nothing, right? It's fine that he just ran off, right? Should we go after him? Nah, he's probably fine. It's fine. It's definitely fine.
I keep getting parking tickets. Honestly, you'd think the public eye were conspiring to make some sort of profit from people parking.
Sorry to bother you, but yep, you guessed it. Some crime near you needs fighting.
First pickings to first finders. That's forever been the law.
Do you want to be sent to the mall? Because that's how you get sent to the mall.
I thought as much. And I know she's smart, I think. Okay, it doesn't specify how to do it though. Oh, there it is. Where's that? I think that's it. Oh, and this one. It needs to be that way. Banner.
Warning, core has been compromised. Warning, core has been compromised. Please exit the shuttle in a calm and orderly fashion. Thank you for flying with us today.
Ooh, Black Widow. That's the first time I'm unlocking this character.
This was so much easier with the helicarrier.
Where's the fun and easy?
Ah, there you are.
Somewhat unsurprisingly, crime rates are through the roof under this new Kang controls everything and everything is linked together physically regime.
Who'da thunk it, eh? Take a few predatory species, add the innocent naivete of the average human, and multiply it by a megalomaniac tyrant with authority issues, and you get what we in the biz call a crime wave.
Without Coulson's eye-in-the-sky crime-detecting superpowers, we've not been able to cover as much ground as we normally would in crises like this.
There are purse snatchings, car chases, people playing rock music too loud. All sorts of crimes we just can't seem to stay on top of. We're too thinly stretched. Or at least we were until you showed up.
It'd really help us cover more ground if we had an extra field agent or two to share the load with. So, what do you say?
Okay.
Great. We'll split up and take a bunch of these guys down at once.
The incidents assigned to you should... be marked on your compass.
Remember to stay in radio contact. If you don't hear anything from us, assume the worst.
Clint. He's right, though. At the very least, we'll be in some variety of mortal peril.
All right, let's get to it.
Catch you guys later. Busy, busy, busy.
You should be coming up to your first incident about now, right? You see it?
What are you talking about? I'm already on my second.
No, I was talking to... Never mind.
Hey there.
Good work. Head to the next disturbance as soon as you can.
Give me a chance. I'm still not finished with these guys.
You know I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah, I know. that second incident yet? Don't forget to smile. It's part of the full shield service after all. Service with the smile. Right, Nat? Natasha? You there?
So, remember how we laughed off the whole symbiote thing at Oscorp since it could obviously never happen again? Well, I'm kinda sorta trapped by a symbiote right now.
Really? That's so embarrassing for you. I can't.
Will one of you just get over here? Just being near these things makes me want to take a bath.
I'm afraid I'm a little tied up here. Gonna have to leave it to our part-timer. Hey, if you're finished up, could you go check on Nat? This radio silence can't be good.
Okay.
Keep an eye out for...
We're so glad you came.
Oh boy. Did the symbiote get to her? Then you've got no choice. You've got to knock it out of her.
You really think you can defeat a big giant dragon?
Not sure who's behind it this time, but there's more trouble on your doorstep. Don't get him.
Dramonth being used as a tourist trap? I never thought I'd see the day.
With great determination, will, and a vast diamond, I too might become strong native king.
Ugh. I'll never get used to that. Hey Barton, you there?
So, I know I laughed at you and everything, but
But now you're getting a visit from the symbiote?
there's so many of them.
We should probably go help him. He's my ride home.
I could be your ride home. Just look how big I got. And it makes traveling so much easier.
We found a new plaything. One that laughs so much.
Is that right? You know, you really ought to ask before you borrow my toys. before it gets away. Phew. All right, I think that's enough for today.
Agreed. I'd say we made some real progress cleaning up Chronopolis. You know, right up until we got ourselves neck deep in symbiote.
Speaking of cleaning up, I really do need to take that bath. I've got symbiote goo everywhere. I just hope I've got some of that anti-symbiote shampoo left.
I think I've still got bottles of that stuff from last time. Anyway, thanks for the help, and for saving our respective behinds from a sticky black doom.
Did those. But I need to do that one. That one. Is that it for Scar? I think it is. Except this one, but it's more to Asgard than anything else. Welcome, Isaac.
Keeping us busy. Can you take care of the incident near you?
Looks like there's a reason this old museum was quarantined. Turns out you stay in there for too long, you get turned into a spike. My buddy in there learned that the hard way when he went in to snag that shiny exhibit. Hey, something's moving out here.
I'll let you do it, since you're aerobic and all. Oh yeah, I need someone with mind control.
Even as...
My magic appears to be well suited to deal with this.
here. Welcome, gamer.
Huh? All right, partner. Now, as soon as we get that loot, we should probably get you to a doctor. Where are you going? What about the loot? Rats! Don't you be snagging that treasure while I'm gone, you hear?
Oh, I can't wait. Let's... Nice. But I guess it'd be worth more in its original packaging.
If anyone out there sees Ravonna, tell her there's a bee in my room, and I need her to come and deal with it. Oh, never mind. It flew out the window. Oh, no, wait, it's back. No, it's gone. As you were.
I just love how he runs. It's just so funny. I know he's a dragon and all, but the Fing Fang Foom, if you've seen the Iron Man series, it's just funny to see him do this.
Who's ready to face some sweet, sweet justice?
My fellows are in dire need of rescue. Might I request your aid?
Yeah, there it is.
My fellows are in... The effects of Ragnarok and this villainous plot by Kang has left Asgard in a state of ruin, and many of my fellow Asgardians stranded across the lava. I would attempt to rescue, but I fear those stones will not support the weight of two, and they lack the bravery to jump across the lava on their own. Please, you must aid me in awakening the warriors' hearts within them.
So, mind control.
My attempts to inspire or goad them into jumping have failed, but there must be some way to influence them. It's no use. I have forgotten how to leap. And I used to be such a good leaper. I can feel the power of the leap return to me.
Oops. Sorry.
What sorcery is this? Apologies. In my line of work, one easily becomes wary of magic. But needs must. Oh, I have somehow leapt to safety. Now to leap home and never go outside again. Well done. Now quickly, rescue the others.
Alright.
My legs seem to have taken the form of a wobbling, dessert-like substance. My legs! They move on their own. Well, I trust they know what they do.
Oops. I really feel bad for him. Whoa.
Your brave actions this day shall be recorded in the Asgardian history books. If there are any that haven't been burned to ashes, that is. Those stones will not hold forever. You must hurry. Be careful.
What? I was so close.
You must act swiftly, or they shall surely fall.
Solid ground. 1,000 thank yous, legs.
You work swiftly, my friend, but we cannot rest yet.
1,000 apologies, Lady Sif. Boiling lava is my second greatest fear. After Ha ha! Boiling lava? Schmoiling schmava? Let us do this.
You can do it. I have faith in you.
and that puts an end to that palaver. Oh, I think I might faint.
Only one remains. Hurry and save them.
Save her, I think. Yeah, save her.
It's all right, Lady Sif. I will just wait here. How long does flowing lava take? I am through waiting. It is time to take matters into my own hands. Sorry to keep you waiting, Lady Sif. It would seem that all my fellows have found their way back to solid ground. Thank you, Great Sorcerer. Without the aid of your strange powers, they would have surely met with a grim fate.
They did. That's the
Asgard
thing.
and I are ever in your debt. Perhaps you would allow me to repay your kindness by fighting at your side.
Interesting. I wonder if there is mention of this in the Book of Vishanti.
That part's done. I'm getting a lot more followers.
Hey, buddy, help a fella out.
In a bit, Ghost Rider.
Look! A person, I think.
Hello. We flew this drone in from London during the convergence for hidden observation purposes. But everyone seems to be gone now, so we came out of hiding. I have to say I've been a tad lonely. I'm not supposed to come out of this control room until the mission's complete, but it's been like 4 or 5 years. Did those guys forget about me?
This is obviously not worth my time.
I might be getting some more interference this side than I thought. Could have sworn that structure wasn't there before. I heard someone say Asgard had shifted into another reality. I wish I'd seen who'd said that. But hey-ho! Where did that spring from? Is this that timey-wimey nonsense I've been hearing about?
How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
Need someone with ice powers.
About? I'm not actually there. Well, no point me sticking around here. I'm off to talk to a real person.
To all citizens complaining about the so-called Manhattan blizzard, just be grateful I didn't park your stupid city next to the dark dimension like I originally planned.
There's no limit to the scope of my cameo talent. Where's my award for best cameo?
Hey, buddy, help a fella out?
Okay.
So I had a, shall we say, eventful night last night. One that involved my bike getting the teensiest, tiniest bit destroyed by an angry gang. I've been looking to pick up a new one, but everyone I ask about it just screams and runs away. Think maybe it's the flaming head? Hey, your head ain't on fire. Or at the very least, not as on fire. You think maybe you could grill some of these locals about where to find a good bike? Thanks! Somebody around here's gotta know where I can find a bike which suits my awesome style. You know, skulls and flames and, you know, that stuff.
On my recent travels, I happened upon a merchant selling majestic two-wheeled carriages, black as night, which leave flames in their wake. I wish to return there, but its location eludes my memory. How vexing.
If your home was lost or sliced in half during the formation of my glorious world, then why not consider signing up to Kang's army, where every recruit gets a bed in a filthy barracks. Bring your own towel.
A peculiar man with a head of flame is said to have been seen roaming these parts. If you see him, be wary. He could well be in league with that fiend, Ragnarok.
Or you could be out of your mind.
I was most humbled when they offered the position of cannon guard. I have adored cannons since I was a boy. I cannot get enough of them.
Yeah, I forgot about this.
Engage. Okay, let's show them what we got.
6 out of 7 hats destroyed.
The city of many colors across the dusty arena is a most beguiling place. Indeed, my travel companion was quite enchanted by what the merchant near the tall spire had on display. Perhaps I should return to purchase one of those strange contraptions for him.
How fares your aim? Perhaps you might mount the cannon and grant us a demonstration.
I was told Asgard was a lovely place to visit, but it's rather worse for wear. I'll be having a word with my travel agent when I get back to Manhattan. Have you had the chance to venture to the saloon in the Old West? When last I visited, the drinksmith told me there shall soon be mechanical men performing songs. Such whimsy.
Okay, that doesn't help.
Sorry to bother you, but yep, you guessed it. Some crime near you need...
I can't figure out the remote. How do I switch this to Kang News? They're the only ones who ever have anything.
On my recent travels, I happened upon a merchant selling majestic two-wheeled carriages, black as night, which leave flames in their wake. I wish to return there, but its location eludes my memory. How vexing.
Have you had the chance to venture to the saloon in the Old West? When last I visited, the drinksmith told me there shall soon be mechanical men performing songs. Such whimsy. I was told Asgard was a lovely place to visit, but it's rather worse for wear. I'll be having a word with my travel agent when I get back to Manhattan.
A peculiar man with a head of flame is said to have been seen roaming these parts. If you see him, be wary. He could well be in league with that fiend, Ragnarok. I was most humbled when they offered the position of cannon guard. I have adored cannons.
The city of many colors across the dusty arena is a most beguiling place. Indeed, my travel companion was quite enchanted by what the merchant near the tall spire had on display. Perhaps I should return to purchase one of those strange contraptions for him. I am ill at ease performing in this Ethernet food preparation charade while the city is in the midst of Ragnarok.
I feel so lost without a bike. A ghost rider without his bike has found out anything useful yet?
Yes, you made that quite clear when you broke the camera.
That sounds promising. Just need to know where that merchant is. Sounds like something in Nueva York. Could be useful if we knew for definite what the place was selling. All right, think we got ourselves a lead. An awesome bike shop in Nueva York. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head on over there.
Indeed.
Gotta cut through here to get to Nueva York. Just hope we don't run into any trouble. Trying to get between me and my new bike, huh? Big mistake. That's those guys taken care of. On we go.
Goons, bad guys, villains, crooks.
All this walking really ain't my style. Think I got sand in my shoe.
Sorry, couldn't resist. It was kind of boring to walk.
You guys couldn't wait until after I picked up my bike to jump us? Losers. All right, this is Nueva York. Now, where was that bike shop again?
I wonder if the people from the past thought the future would have more spacesuits.
Man, I hate walking. I forgot how much I hate walking. I just want to ride! Is this the place? And is that?
Apparently, there's some shady kidnapping.
Huh. Well, this ain't quite what I was expecting. And I somehow doubt this thing is packing much in the way of horsepower, but, I do like the color, so I guess it'll do for now. If nothing else, it beats walking, right? Anyway, thanks for helping me out. You're ever in a jam? Give me a call, though I, may not be able to get there too fast on this thing.
Busy, busy, busy.
Looks like the cybernet is playing up again. What would Nueva York do without Alchemax? Probably rely on some inferior brand, like Stark Fujikawa. I wonder if the people from the past thought the future would have more spacesuits in it.
Tell me that big shield disappearing from Kang's tower means this whole thing is nearly over.
You can do it, Avengers. I believe in you. Even if your actions aren't technically authorized by Alchemax.
Apparently,
there's some shady kidnapping rackets going on down in the maintenance tunnels.
What would Nueva York do without Alchemax? Probably rely on some inferior brand, like Stark Fujikawa. Maybe I should take a vacation.
Is that right?
Looks like the cybernet is playing up again.
I was never in this much danger before, Chronopolis!
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it? Go teach those guys a lesson.
You work your whole life to buy a house far away
Looks like the cybernet is playing up again. You're lucky the public eye aren't around to see it.
Dramath being used as a tourist trap? I never thought I'd see the day.
Odin will be most displeased. I did not foresee this. I fear I am deserving of Odin's wrath for not warning him of Kang's nefarious plan. The villain must have schemed beyond my view to create this twisted land he calls a kingdom, and to allow Asgard to be drawn into this chaos. This failing weighs heavy on me. But I will atone for this error by defending Asgard in its time of need. I will prove my worth by driving the enemies of my king from this land. Although, if you could perhaps lend me your aid, just as a precaution, I would be ever in your debt.
Okay.
Very good. Then let us prepare for battle. I sense our enemies in this direction. Any moment now, they will appear. Stay vigilant.
The hand! It must be the hand! Nobody else can concoct a scenario so nefarious!
Might I request that you keep the noise to a minimum? This requires my full concentration.
Citizens with suggestions on how to coalesce can simply go to the big chasm surrounding my citadel. While it may look as though your idea is being thrown into the abyss, I actually have a very impressive and high-tech system in place for collecting this data.
Perhaps it was nothing. Allow me to try again. Yes. Asgard's enemies surely advance from this direction. Hold firm, friend. They must be biding their time, waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. I understand your frustration, but please refrain from fidgeting so much back there, friend. Another red herring. Perhaps this is more of Kang's trickery. This time I'm sure of it. The enemies approach from this way. Any moment now. Just be patient. It sounds as though you're waging your own war back there. Did a bee happen by? There seem to be more since we came to Chronopolis. Nothing. Again. It seems there are no enemies here after all. Could my vision truly be this mistaken? Or perhaps the very thought of our heroic vigilance has caused them to turn tail and flee. At any rate, Asgard is safe, for now at least. Though we failed to meet any actual combat, somehow I feel your presence alone has been a tremendous boon to me. So for that, you have my thanks. Should you ever have need for it, my blade is yours to command.
Okay.
Heimdall is ready to serve the kingdom of Asgard.
Korvac. There is no entity more powerful in the universe.
This is your glorious ruler, Kang, with a quick message to whichever citizen just beat my high score on Hexagon.
Another crime, and this one's a doozy. Think you can get to it?
The green shirt!
I've encountered objects of far greater.
Okay, I did that one now.
I promise my next suit will be able to deal with this kind of thing. Interesting specimen. Shame, I've probably got about 1 million of these at home.
Spotted a crime taking place in your area if you aren't too busy.
I wonder, what about the other person? Can he use it? I don't know. Seriously? What's